Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. This is Jim and Mr. X. We just gorged ourselves on some delicious food. Made a vegan meal tonight. It was first one I made, and it was turned out pretty darn good. Reason we're here tonight is we're gonna do a little something different. We're gonna travel to Texas, Dallas, Texas, to be exact. For the WCW Parade of Champions in honor of David Von Erich. He had died in Japan, I believe it was the year before, I'm not sure. But what we're going to do is we're going to go to May 18th, 1995.
85.
Sorry, May 18th, 85. It's going to be underneath World Class Championship Wrestling, underneath territories on the network, or where you find it. And we're going to start at 29.29. That's right, 29.29. And we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, bang! Now, this was held in Texas Stadium. That's where they held all the big shows like Star Wars and Thanksgiving Day and Memorial Day and all that junk. So, I believe that's Ralph Pulley is the ring announcer, and there you see the Midnight Express with Jim Cornette. They're going to take on the Fantastics with a guy named Little John.
JC's got his top hat, which you hardly ever see him wear outside of this area, and he is not announcing the Midnight Express.
Well, and there is Little John, hence the name. Yeah. There. And that's David Manning is the referee. He was the longtime WCW referee there.
WCCW.
Damn, I'm just screwing up all night here.
At least you didn't say WCCCW.
There's Rick Hazard with the belts there.
That's the American Tag Team Championship right there. That's the Fritz Von Erich representation. As you can see, the referee has the NWA patch. So this is under the auspices of the National Wrestling Alliance, so those rules will prevail for this match here.
And this is the Dennis Condrey, Bobby Eaton version of the Midnight Express, which is my favorite version. Mr. X, he likes Stan Lane and Bobby Eaton. They both bring different styles to the table with Bobby Eaton, but you know, you can't go wrong with either one. We just have a difference of opinion on that one, that's all.
And this being 1985, this is one of the early runners of almost like the War Games. You see, you have a double ring there.
Oh yes, yes.
So yeah, it's gonna be interesting because there's just a lot of things that happen, and there's two rings, so there's more things that you could actually do because they are set up.
Looks like they're pairing off in different rings here. You got beautiful Bobby and Bobby there.
I guess you got to go by hair color, right? and the Bobbies, right? The Bobbies.
Yeah, the Bobbies, and then you got Dennis and old Tommy Rogers there. Uh-oh.
JC's got to sit by Little John here.
Yeah.
Can't imagine he smells that great.
I believe the backstory in this was they needed somebody to neutralize Jim Cornette. So Jim Cornette agreed to this, not knowing the size of this man. He was called Little John. He's like, yeah, bring him on. And when he saw him, well, he had a different reaction to that.
Oh, look at that Dennis Condrey going right to the eyes.
Well, he is a dirtbag.
Oh man, Tommy's head goes right into that turnbuckle there.
And big shout out to Dennis Condrey. He's battled cancer the last few years, and I believe he's got it licked now. But unfortunately, Bobby Fulton has been experiencing cancer this year, so you know they all bring warriors. So wish him well here.
Well, big slam by Eaton here in ring number 2.
Oh, I see. We have two different referees here on two different ones. I'm not sure how that's going to play out, though.
Oh, so you got those wooden planks down there, those plywoods down like on the ground there on the field.
Well, you can't tear up where the Cowboys play now.
That's right. Oh man, Bobby Lee straight out to that floor.
And must point out, there's no mats out there. As Mr. X said, there's then hard.
It's just plywoods, not even connected.
That's very dangerous.
Somebody could get hurt here really badly.
And Bobby
My
Eaton
goodness.
took a high backdrop from Bobby Fulton there under the planks, under the plywood there.
Yeah.
Looks like
Bobby Fulton got the better of Bobby Eaton, so now.
oh
Oh, wait, and Bobby Eaton sneaking back in the other ring now.
well, I'm not sure what the rules were here as far as.
This is gonna be one of the greatest tag team feuds of all time. I mean, just the all in out for just the whole dynamic of the good guys on one side, bad guys on the other. You didn't see the introduction, but when the Fantastics would come to the ring, they'd have to basically fight off the women to get to the ring.
Yes, they did. And as you mentioned, everybody says Rock and Roll Express, Midnight Express were the best feud, but for our money, we both agree on this. The Fantastics had a little different element with the Midnights, and I believe they had a little bit better feud going here. This is not our fault. Just where they got the tapes from, they had some technical difficulties there. But as I was saying, Bobby and Tommy, they could both do good in the ring. With the Rock and Roll, pretty much one of them would always get beat down until they tagged the other one. But the Fantastics, they could switch in and out. They didn't have to stay in a box or a roll. They could both go.
And it's kind of funny to note that the Midnight Express was not working for Fritz von Erich here for a very long time. In fact, the first night they showed up at a Battle Royal, they basically told them that after they finished up the dates that they already had set up for them, that they were out of there. The first night they let them know because of the payout. Also, this wasn't too long into their time there.
And you see Tommy Rogers with that, probably the most beautiful dropkick I've ever seen. He could just get up and go.
That's from the top rope there, folks. Yeah, R.I.P. Tommy Rogers. Yeah, good friend.
Yep, and it was a big shock when he had passed away. Oh, looks like
Condrey, he's just took a shot. Oh, I guess there's no DQs here in this one.
Obviously, I believe it's almost a tornado
Well,
tag.
it's a Texas Tornado tag team match, no doubt.
And now it's the Bobbies working each other again. Bobby Eaton went outside. He's just doing a chair. But Big John, Little John's, he's talking to little Jimmy there.
Little Jimmy. And then, he was little there. He got a little larger. Oh man!
Bobby Eaton just shoved the referee there, David Manning.
Tommy's face just went into that chair.
Oh, Bobby Eaton. Oh, he just waylaid Mr. Rogers on the back there, and one for Bobby as well. Why not? Well, it looks like.
Oh man!
And folks, as we've said over and over again, when steel meets flesh loses every time.
I want to go ahead and say that's a plastic chair.
I apologize,
but those plastic chairs sucked,
But they have sharp edges on them.
Not only that, no, those plastic chairs were kind of they weren't fun.
They had no give in them, did they?
Yeah, right.
Oh,
I mean, very little, They wouldn't just bend,
Oh,
Eaton with a press of full nice there.
Oh, we got a little hiccup there. No worries.
See right here. You see this? You see this right here? You can't tell me that Arn Anderson didn't see this. I'm sorry.
Yes. In the future Crockett War Games, I believe it was the very first one where he was trapped in between the rings. But that one was in a steel cage, so that's a little different. We'll cover them as well, I'm sure.
All right. Well, Tommy went through both ropes, both sets of ropes there.
He went over the top rope
was
on one, and
crazy.
then between the top and the second rope on the other.
That was crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. We'll call it that.
Oh, man.
Lord!
Caught in between now. That's no place to be.
And as you see the crowd here, folks, this is their biggest show. Whenever they went to Texas Stadium or the Cotton Bowl, that was their big time shows. That's when they did their special events, and like I said, the Thanksgiving days, the Star Wars and Christmas, the Memorial Day stuff. Looks like Bobby Fulton's getting a little fired up here. He's had enough.
Tommy Rogers coming back. Big power slam by Rogers. Yeah, a little different look here from the Fantastics. See, Tommy's wearing like his Florida wrestling gear here almost, white boots, but black tights, black knee pads.
Oh, we don't need to see that, folks. Dennis Condrey was having a little wardrobe malfunction there. We don't need to see that now. Good point, Mr. X. Tommy did start in Florida.
Now referee now for 1, 2,
For Eddie Graham.
Oh, see right there. Referee goes down here.
Well, referee. Oh! And Bobby Eaton's just shoving Tommy Rogers into the down referee here.
Eaton's taking advantage here.
Uh-oh!
Here comes Little John.
The only thing little about him is, well, I can't say. Maybe his brain? I don't know.
He can look him right in the eye. They're standing on the floor.
Oh! And as you seen, as Little John was distracted by that, Jim Cornette went over and waffled Bobby Fulton with the tennis racket there. And that's all she wrote, folks. 1, 2, and a 3. And a 1, 2, and a 3 in the other ring for Tommy Rogers. However, the first pin happened in the other ring. So the referee's gonna have to talk about this and figure out what happened. Never seen this before. That's a little strange, Mr. X. I've never seen that before.
Well, it's a possibility that you have when you have this situation with the 2 rings, 2 referees,
Yep. They're gonna have to. The referees are discussing this now.
Whoa, we got people throwing stuff. I guess they're a little upset here.
Oh, they have every right to be. Fantastic's got the short end of the stick, and it was by little nefarious means here. I think they're still.
Wait a minute.
No, wait a minute now. The 2 referees Rick Hazard and David Manning are having some issues here, discussing who won here.
Was Manning the one that was hit and knocked down, and he that counted the Tommy Rogers pinfall?
That is correct, but right before that, you seen Rick Hazard count the pinfall on Bobby Fulton.
However, did anyone see that tennis racket shot? That's the other side of the coin, right?
Well, if the referee does not see it, as you well know, they cannot call it. And I don't think either referee's seen it. Oh, now the referees are going back and forth again here.
Oh, wait a minute.
Rick Hazard.
Belts back to the
Rick Hazard has got the belts now. I believe they were told something about the tennis racket. I could be wrong.
There you go. Oh, Jim Cornette, that's a mistake, my friend.
And that tennis racket broke over the big back of Little John. Yeah.
Oh boy, looks like he's walking over the top rope here.
Where's he trying to get to here?
He's coming back.
Now he's coming back. What?
The Midnights are leaving.
Well, I think referees discussed some things, and there you
You
are.
see that crowd right there? You see them?
Yes.
They come right up to the ring. They want autographs. The ladies want hugs and kisses. This is crazy.
Well, this is back in a time when you know, wrestling, especially in Texas. You know, they were huge for the Von Erichs, of course. They were huge for all of the good people, the good guys. Well, folks, oh, you see the replay of the tennis racket snapping over the big back of Little John here. Well, folks, it's going to be it for tonight. We may do another video tonight. We may not. It just depends. Hope everybody had a safe, healthy day. Got some good food. And from the SCF Studios, this is, you know who it is. This is Jim, Mr. X. But first, you're not going to have my customary beer. Oops, a little nervous here. All right, everybody. We'll see you later.